Is it time to buy or sell quantum computing stock? In this video, we're diving deep into quantum computing. Our initial report was published on our website on Wednesday, the 11th of June, 2025. And now, we're here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and get free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 8th of May, 2025, our system has ranked quantum computing as a hold or accumulate, assigning it a score of 0. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Over this period, the stock has exceeded our expectations, experiencing a gain of 124.76% since we initially recommended purchasing quantum computing 24 days ago. This results in an average return of 5.20% per day since it was categorized as hold or accumulate. A score of 0 indicates that our system foresees significant volatility and risk for the upcoming trading day. Given the recent developments, we are unable to predict the stock's next movement, as it may go in either direction. The stock has broken through a very wide and strong rising short-term trend, indicating an even stronger rate of increase. In the event of any pullback, there will now be support at the level of $15.04, which may present a second opportunity for growth. According to fan theory, $20.10 will be the next potential peak level, serving as a resistance point that may not be surpassed on the first attempt. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of 92.04% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging between 1.13% and 52.30%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 66.41%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from negative 32.48% to positive 177.81% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $12.81 and $52.70. Our latest daily update for quantum computing includes the headline, Volatile Ride for Quantum Computing Incorporated stock price on Wednesday, moving between $16.62 and $20.91. The Quantum Computing Incorporated stock price gained 25.38% on the last trading day, Wednesday, the 11th of June, 2025, rising from $15.13 to $18.97. It has now gained for 4 consecutive days. It will be interesting to see whether it can maintain this momentum or take a brief pause in the coming days. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated 25.81%, with a day low at $16.62 and a day high of $20.91. The price has increased in 7 of the last 10 days and is up by 48.32% over the past 2 weeks. Volume has also risen on the last day alongside the price, which indicates a positive technical sign. In total, 66 million more shares were traded than the previous day. Overall, 131 million shares were bought and sold for approximately $2.49 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $27.15, while the lowest price was 35.5 cents. Currently, the price is 30.13% or $8.18 below the 52-week high of $27.15. which also marks the all-time high for the stock. Quantum Computing Incorporated, or QUBT, has experienced a remarkable surge in its stock price, climbing over 30% today. This increase has been largely driven by comments from NVIDIA Chief Executive Officer Jensen Huang. Huang's newfound optimism regarding quantum technology, describing it as being at an inflection point, has created a ripple effect across the quantum market, pulling QUBT and other related stocks upwards. This rally is particularly significant as it follows a year marked by increased interest and investment in quantum computing technologies. In the short term, this spike in stock value may attract a greater number of investors, further accelerating QUBT's market momentum. The heightened interest from major technology figures reinforces the potential of quantum computing to address complex problems in the coming years, likely enhancing its appeal to both institutional and retail investors alike. Conversely, it is important for long-term investors to monitor potential investigations into corporate governance by Johnson Fistel. While these investigations could introduce some volatility, the ongoing support from key industry leaders suggests that the fundamental narrative for QBT remains strong. If the company can successfully navigate these challenges, it positions itself well for sustainable growth moving forward. Overall, the latest developments highlight a promising outlook for both the stock and the broader quantum computing sector. Analyst Ratings. On Monday, the 15th of April, 2024, it was reported that Ascendiant assigned QBT a buy grade along with a hold action. Analysts have assigned a general sell rating to quantum computing stock. The price-to-earnings ratio is deemed a strong sell, and the price-to-book ratio is also rated as sell. Regarding return on investment, analysts provide the stock with a strong sell rating. The following signals have been identified for quantum computing. The stock of Quantum Computing Incorporated displays buy signals from both short-term and long-term moving averages, which forecasts a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, a general buy signal is noted due to the short-term average being above the long-term average. Should there be any downward corrections, support is expected at levels of $14.17 and $10.39. A decline below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. A buy signal emerged from a pivot bottom point on Monday, April 21, 2025, and since then, the stock has increased by 223.17%. Further increases are anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Volume is also rising in conjunction with the price, which is regarded as a positive technical indicator. However, some negative signals have been observed as well, which may impact short-term developments. Furthermore, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, often abbreviated as MACD. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, sell signal. Pivots, buy signal 37 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 162 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal 7 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal 25 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 25 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average, sell signal 31 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal 20 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 15 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for quantum computing. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $15.13 and $14.34. With no support from accumulated volume below today's level, the risk is increased. A drop below the support at $14.34 may lead to a significant decline in the stock price. This stock may experience considerable movement throughout the day, indicating high volatility. The substantial prediction interval from the Bollinger Band categorizes this stock as very high risk. In the last day, the stock fluctuated $4.29 between its high and low, representing 25.81%. Over the past week, the stock has demonstrated a daily average volatility of 16.75%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for quantum computing, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, often referred to as the PE ratio. This important measure compares a company's current share price to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing negative earnings or is losing money. Even established companies can go through difficult periods, often due to factors beyond their control. However, consistently negative PE ratios may suggest insufficient profit and could indicate risks of bankruptcy. In other news, the next earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 30th of September, 2025. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for quantum computing. There is no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, which means the stock could move upwards swiftly under the right conditions. In this scenario, you may want to enter a position and utilize volume to determine your exit point. On the downside, quantum computing encounters its first support level at $15.13. If this support level holds, it could serve as a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for quantum computing from multiple analyst sources is to sell. Now let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 22nd of May 2025, QUBT conducted an insider purchase of 1,810 shares of common stock. On the 28th of May 2025, QUBT executed an insider sale of 1,810 shares of common stock. On the same day, QUBT also conducted an insider sale of 5,600 shares of options to purchase shares of common stock. Earlier, on the 2nd of May 2025, QUBT bought 60,600 shares of stock options. On the 19th of May 2025, Wang Yuping sold 500,000 shares of common stock. Based on the 94 most recent insider trades, we've determined the insider power to be positive, with a ratio of 35.155. Overall, insiders purchased 61,388,681 shares and sold 4,038,828 shares in these last 94 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $18.32, representing a decline of 3.42%. This stock experiences very high daily fluctuations, which introduces a significant level of risk. Currently, the 14-day relative strength index stands at 79, further heightening that risk. A buy signal has been generated from a pivot bottom identified 36 days ago. Is quantum computing stock a good buy? QUBT Inc. exhibits several positive indicators. However, we believe these are insufficient to classify it as a buy candidate at this moment. Currently, it is best viewed as a hold candidate, suggesting that investors should maintain or accumulate their positions while awaiting further developments. Due to some minor weaknesses in the technical analysis, we have revised our evaluation of this stock from a strong buy to a hold or accumulate status. After examining the volatility and trading patterns from the previous day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Thursday, the 12th of June, we anticipate that quantum computing will open lower by approximately 137/100ths of a dollar, starting its trading at $18.83. We remind you that trading involves a significant risk of losing money, and it is advisable to consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding the purchase or sale of securities. Do not base your investment choices solely on the information from StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you accept responsibility for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a beautiful day from all of us here at StockInvest.